Hi, this is Glenda, and today I wanted to show you the making of gingerbread house soap. I began by making a sketch of it to have an idea of what I wanted the loft to look like, and also later of what I wanted the actual soap bar to look like. I will be using a lot of soap dough embeds and also some melt and pour, which will be for the windows. I did a few sketches until I sort of had an idea of what I wanted to do, so come along. So I'm using a lye concentration of 33% for the soap. I have the oils here, which I just warm up again. They are at 113 Fahrenheit, that is 44 Celsius. The lye water solution is at 24 Celsius, 76 Fahrenheit. I made it about 5 hours ago. The first part of this soap is really simple because I'm not going to add any colorant to it. I'm just going to pour it on the mold. So I'm just going to add the lye solution slowly to the oils. And at first I'm just going to stir them with the spatula before blending. Now I'm going to put the stick blender, and I'm just going to blend until I reach light to medium trace. I like to blend it in low for no more than 15 seconds at a time, and then I stir and then I blend again. Here you can see the oils floating around. You want to blend it until you don't see that, so that it's properly emulsified. Alright, I have reached a very light trace, so I'm going to go ahead and add the fragrance. I love this fragrance. It does this color to like a medium to dark brown. I'll put a picture of the soap I made with this fragrance last year, so you can have an idea of what it's going to look like. And now I'm just going to blend it again to incorporate the fragrance. It may come up to medium trace or even heavy trace. That would be fine since I'm not doing any designs for now. Right, I am not at a medium trace, I think. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and pour it on the mold. Alright, I want to texture the top of the soap so that it looks like a house. So I'm going to wait until this thickens up some, and until this gets a little bit thicker to add it to the top. Okay, it's feeling a little bit thicker, so I'm going to add it here. You know, I had measured this fragrance ahead of time, and when I was preparing for the next soap that I'm gonna make, because I usually make a couple soaps at the same time, I drop the cup that had the fragrance. So now my craft room smells really good, and I think it's gonna be smelling this way for quite a few days, since it went into a little bit on the floor, on the table. I cleaned as much as I could, but I have the feeling it's gonna stick around for a while. Alright, so it looks like the soap has thickened up some, enough that I should be able to do this texture that I want to do. I want to make it look like the top of a house, so that later it looks more like a gingerbread house. So I'm pretty much just going with the icing spatula at an angle. And I'm going to do that on both sides. The center I want to leave somewhat flat, because I intend to do some piping in there, perhaps. So it doesn't need to be all pointy. And I'm using this can and this container to hold it in together so it doesn't bow out too much in the center. Alright, and that's pretty much it. I may try to fix the end, but other than this, I'm just gonna leave it out. I think it should be ready to be cut tomorrow, and then I will do the piping and add the rest of the decoration. So I think this is ready to be unmolded. It's been about 18 hours since I made it. Alright, the top's looking brown, the bottom's looking yellow still. I'm just gonna go ahead and cut it so that I can decorate it. So I do like the overall shape. I think it will look like a, what do you call it, gingerbread house. So I'll just finish cutting them, and then I'll show you when it's time to decorate them.
Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare him room. And heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing. Joy to the world, the Savior reigns. Let men their songs employ, while fields and floods, rocks, hills and plains repeat the sounding joy. Repeat the sounding joy. Repeat, repeat the sounding joy. No more let sins and sorrows grow, nor thorns infest the ground. He comes to make his blessings flow, for as the curse is found, for as the curse is found, for as the curse is found.